Want to know what the machines in Horizon Zero Dawn look like? Want to know their weaknesses? A little bit of background about them? Stay tuned and you will find out. Hey guys, welcome back. Today on Horizon Zero Dawn, I will be showing you more machines. This is the third video in the series, and today we'll be showing you the Fire Bellowback, the Freeze Bellowback, the Charger, Stalker, and Glinthawk. Now the reason why the Corruptor is not going to be shown because it's more of a story-based machine, and to be honest, I guess I could search for hours and hours and try to find these, but other than just the missions that you were supposed to do, um, it's kind of like hard to find one. So for me, it is. Maybe somebody else would know one where one would be, other than just the storyline and things like that. Other than the corrupted areas too that I've done cleared. So other than that, guys, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new machines that is in this video, but the corruptor will not be found and killed. Like I said, I just explained, but we will go in right quick before we get to our first machine and talk about it. The cauldron, you cannot override this machine at all. Okay, there's no cauldron that you can go through to be able to override it. This is a corruptor, and what this machine's capabilities is to corrupt the other machines. It's based upon the storyline. It's one of the machines that you have to deal with a lot in the storyline, and it looks like a, I don't know how do you describe it, between a spider and a crab and a scorpion. It's all mixed together. But anyways, it says, long buried in the earth, leaving it weak to heat, it remains an agile, deadly war machine. The body is a hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Now, the weakness to any of these machines that causes corruption, and as far as what's in the game, as far as corruptors and stuff like that, the weakness is fire to them, and the strength is corruption. The grenade launcher, destroying this component disables the grenade launcher attack. Weakness, terror, strength, none. Spike launcher, destroying this component disables the ranged spike launcher attack. Weakness, terror, strength, none. And got a heat core. This component is exposed when the machine overheats. Hitting it with exposed causes massive damage. Hitting it when exposed. Excuse me. A weakness is all, and strength is none. And of course, I will not be going over the loot. But I'm sure you have seen this machine in action in certain other videos, possibly where they're doing gameplay walkthroughs, things like that. But this is one machine that I will not be covering. I've just pretty much, actually I did cover it, but I'm not going to be showing it off and killing it and things like that. Now, other than that, we're at a hunting grounds that actually has the Fire Bellowback and the Freeze Bellowback. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about both of these machines, and then I will put them to rest here in a moment. Alright guys, so the cauldron that you have to actually defeat is the X1. And it's swollen with volatile liquid cargo. It can spray streams of its cargo to engulf enemies. The body is a hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Its weakness is freeze, its strength is fire. So you could pretty much not have to defeat or disable any of its components. You could freeze it and then hit it with a regular arrow, and it would really do some major damage, which that's what I'm going to be showing you, because freeze in this game is really OP, and you're about to see how OP it is. But bear in mind, when I do it, I am the toughest that you possibly can be. There may be a few more points I could get off of some mods to get tougher, but it ain't going to be a whole lot more. Alright, we got a blaze canister, which is blaze storage canister. Shooting elemental canisters with elemental ammo triggers our explosion that will damage everything nearby. Shoot off this component to collect the resource inside. Weakness is fire, and tear, and the strength is none. And it's got a cargo sack. Destroying this component disables the ranged elemental attack and triggers an elemental explosion, damaging anything in the area. Weakness is all, strength is none. And then you've got gullet. I do hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Destroying this component will disable fire attacks and trigger a large explosion, setting fire to anything in the area. Weakness is all, and strength is none. And as you know, I do not go over the loot. Alright, now you've got the freeze bellow back. These are pretty much the same machine, but different elemental damage. Like you can see, pretty much the same. Alright, you have to override, go into the cauldron, X1 cauldron, defeat it, and that way you can override this machine. Swollen and volatile liquid cargo, it can spray streams of its cargo to engulf enemies, pretty much the same thing. And body is a hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Freeze canister, chill water can be looted from this canister. Shooting this canister with a freeze arrow will trigger an explosion, freezing anything in the area. Weakness is freeze and tear, and strength is none. Gullet. Destroying this component disables the ranged freeze attack and triggers an explosion, causing freeze damage to anything in the area. Weakness is all, strength is none. Cargo sack. Destroying this component disables the ranged elemental attack and triggers an elemental explosion, damaging anything in the area. Weakness is all, strength is none. And these machines almost look identical. They are a little bit different. As you can see, look very closely, you can tell. But what we're going to do with these is just use the elemental damage on these, because these are how these are honestly supposed to be defeated. But we've got them both right here. So what we're going to do is go with the freeze. And then we'll go up here and do the hard point afterwards. Alright, we're going to go down and we're going to kill this. Alright, freeze is what it said, remember. And this is the fire one. Alrighty, we got that one. Now we're going to go over here and get the one that well, if I can find it, it was in this area. There it is. And we will go back and see here in a moment. Alright. There it is. And as you can see, these are pretty cool. That one's mad at me. Strider. I'm sorry, but don't mess with a bull, you'll get the horns, buddy. Alright, so you can see this is a pretty cool looking machine. I kind of don't really know. I'm guessing it favors a dinosaur. If you guys know which one, you can let me know. Oh my. But I don't really know. But anyways, let's go over here and back and show you the one that I did kill. That was the one that does the freezing. We'll go over here and show you the other one if it's still here. It should be, but I don't know. Yeah, right here it is. This is the one that was fire. And as you can see, I did explode or destroy its sack. But yeah, on to the next, guys. And guys, if you like this video, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Now, it would be really nice, for you guys to be able to support me and the endeavors that I do on YouTube. You can see I actually do different video games instead of just one. The main one that I do is the Division series. But I'm trying to finish up on Horizon Zero Dawn and trying to get a few more things out for it and move on because I have platinumed this game. But there's a few more things that I want to be able to show you guys other than just the machines in order to get you interested in this game if you've not been in, or if you've not been convinced yet. But yeah, guys, it really does help if you like, share, and subscribe. It really does help me out and motivates me to do more videos and so on and so forth. All right, guys, this is the charger. Yes, like the car. It looks like a big Brahma bull or something in that vicinity. We'll go in here and look at it. Now, you've got to uh, actually be able to defeat the PSI cauldron in order to unlock or override this machine. When a threat is detected, these herd machines will actively pursue and attack in numbers. And you can mount this machine. As far as I know, there's only 3 machines that you can mount. Alright, now the body is a hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Weakness none, strength none. Blaze canister, just like the Strider and other machines that we've come across in other videos. Blaze storage canisters, shooting elemental canisters with elemental ammo triggers are an explosion that will damage everything nearby. Shoot off this component to collect the resource inside. Weakness fire and terror, and strength is none. And the horns, destroying this component disables the charge attack. Weakness is terror and strength is none. Now let's go ahead and defeat this bad boy. So what we're going to do is come around this way. We're not going to just destroy it like we did all the others. Now we're going to show up and close right here. Alright, now as you see, there's the horns right there. That was shot off. So there you go. So, collect your stuff if you want to. I don't need to, but I'm going to anyways. You never know what else is going to be popping up in this awesome game. Alright, we'll be on to the next machine now. Alright guys, this is the Stalker. And this is, I don't know, it's like you have to be strategic killing this machine unless you just, like me, you don't give a shit and you just blow its head off. Alright, so anyways, this is like, if I had to say that what this machine reminded me of, it would more than likely be something like a panther, maybe like a stalky animal, like a panther slash lion or something with like a scorpion tail or so. As you can see what it looks like. But alright, you have to actually defeat the cauldron, the X1 cauldron, and able to override this machine. And it says Ambusher with light bending stealth abilities, explosive mines, and a powerful range attack. This thing, it brings everything but the kitchen sink. When you come across it, you can kind of see the outlines. It's invisible. Will make itself visible, but it's stealthy, hence Stalker. And the body is a hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Its weakness is shock and strength is none. Dart gun. Destroying this component disables the ranged dart attack. Weakness terror, strength none. mine launcher. Destroying this component disables the explosive mind attack. Weakness terror, strength none. Stealth generator. Destroying this component disables the stealth ability, meaning, you know, he can't go stealth anymore, and then you'll be able to see him at all times. But I'm going to kill him so fast it don't really matter anyways. And weakness is terror, and strength is none. So what we're going to do with this machine is not really shoot at the components. I may hit some of them, but I'm just pretty much going to use shock to kill him. You see? Alright, we got more. Alright, so I don't even know. I don't think I killed the other one, but if he comes around me, I will kill him. Right there he is. Let's go get rid of him. This is a breeding ground type thing for him. So alright, now, as you can see, now that we finally killed all three of them, you can see that the machine is very agile. The further I go up on the machines, they start getting harder to kill. They're more unique. So, um, yeah, hopefully you did enjoy that, because I had a hell of a time. Alright guys, now we are at the Glint Hawk. This is your last machine for this video. Now, know that the further I go into these machines, they start getting harder, right? There's going to be one more video, and that will be uploaded next week, and that will be covering the Ravager, Snapmaw, Rockbreaker, Behemoth, Thunderjaw, and Stormbird. Now, this is the Deathbringer right here, and I'll talk about it. More than likely, I'm not going to be able to show it, or will not show it. I may show it because they're the last mission of the game. You get to see one. I may do that and just show you. But anyways, other than that, you also got the tall neck. I'll show you what those look like. You don't actually defeat them. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get to this Glint Hawk. You've got to actually go into the cauldron, the X1 cauldron, and that way you'll be able to override this machine. Flying scavengers that travel in groups, swooping to use ranged freeze attacks or razor sharp claws. And let me tell you, these things are in the storyline quite often. They're very annoying. And the body is a hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operational systems. Weakness is fire, strength is freeze. Beak. Destroying this component disables the Glint Hawk's ability to scavenge loot from machine corps. Weakness is terror, strength is none. And freeze sack. Destroying this component disables the ranged freeze attack. and triggers an explosion causing damage to anything in the area. Weakness is all, strength is none. What we're going to do is just set its ass on fire and beat it down. They are, I think, 2 or 3 of them here where I'm at. So let's get ready to rumble. Really drop down like that? Nobody got time for that.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Well, I missed that one, didn't I? Chris Spore. Let's get up here on flat land so I can actually kill them. And as you can see, that one's on fire. You're probably wondering what that big ass bird is, right? Well, you will see that in the next video, and trust me, it's going to be fun. Alright guys, like, share, and subscribe. This has been your 3rd video on the machines of Horizon Zero Dawn. Guys, I hope you come back and see the next video, because it will finish up the series on the machines of Horizon Zero Dawn. And we'll see you guys next time. This has been JustHitSquare.